Okay guys, rain, sleet, or snow, I am back with another crypto video. This first post I want to discuss really quickly is a post from XRP community attorney James K. Fallon. And it's a pretty simple quote, which is it's just him giving an update on the state of the SEC and Ripple's case and what's left on the schedule related to briefing. And very simply put, it's saying everything has been briefed, which of course we know that, but still, again, it's just like the anticipation is starting to build up more and more and more. And under the where it says everything has been briefed, the words in big bold letter reads, "Now we wait." And again, just like it says, obviously we are gonna have to just essentially sit and be patient and wait and see how things play out. If there's any slight bit of fairness left in such a corrupt dumpster fire that is the government, at the bare minimum, they should absolutely, at the very least, they should rule in favor of Ripple. But even if a worst case scenario happens, even if a worst case scenario happens where the judge rules in favor of the SEC instead of Ripple, is it gonna be the end of the world for Ripple? No. Is it gonna be the end of the world for XRP? No. All that's gonna happen is they're just gonna move overseas, because like America is the only place that has been giving Ripple a hard time when it comes to, actually allowing them to operate and utilize their technology and utilize their native cryptocurrency XRP. So again, we'll see how that whole thing pans out. I'm still gonna hold out faith that we'll win, because I think a lot of this stuff was scripted to begin with. But again, we'll see. Let me know what your thoughts are. I want to know how you feel about this, and if you yourself are invested in XRP, and if did you participate in the flare drop? Like, I want to know how many people here are actually familiar with XRP. Next story I want to go into here, it reads, Robinhood rolls out its MetaMask wallet competitor to 1 million users. Robinhood's crypto GM says the wallet will function as a, quote, browser for Web3. Robinhood is finally entering the software wallet game. The company today launched the Robinhood Wallet, a smartphone app that allows users to swap and transfer crypto and view owned NFTs and crypto. It's currently being slowly rolled out to over 1 million waitlisted users via an access code, according to Robinhood. It was previously released in a beta format to just 10,000 waitlisted users in September. The Robinhood wallet uses Polygon, an Ethereum sidechain, to offer swaps without network fees. It also added support for Ethereum today. If you're confused about what's going on with Robinhood wallets, we don't blame you. Robinhood initially referred to a new transfer feature on its original trading app as a crypto wallet product. That feature launched in beta in January 2022, and it finally allowed Robinhood users to transfer crypto to and from the platform. That wasn't really a quote-unquote wallet. It's no different than how users are able to transfer crypto to and from Coinbase, Kraken, Binance, or any other crypto trading app. The Robinhood wallet that is being rolled out today, however, is more like MetaMask or Phantom or Coinbase wallet, not to be confused with the Coinbase trading app. The Robinhood wallet is a completely different product housed in a separate standalone app that allows users to have total control over their crypto and provides access to more advanced features like connecting to decentralized apps and NFT marketplaces. Robinhood's general manager Johan Kerbrat told Decrypt, "This is much more than just a wallet. Think of the Robinhood wallet as a browser for Web3, he said. To be fair though, this is exactly how other wallets like MetaMask describe their products as well. And that makes sense. since Robinhood Wallet was designed to compete with MetaMask, the popular Ethereum wallet product. We built this product to solve the challenges that many users had using competing products, which include unintuitive design and high fees, Kerbrat told Decrypt. We heard from our beta users that other products in the market are too complicated and too difficult to use. Currently, the Robinhood Wallet app is the only available on iOS mobile devices. When asked if a desktop browser extension might be in the works, a Robinhood representative said that they were able to quote-unquote speculate for the future. For now, we're focused on rolling out to iOS only. The spokesperson said Robinhood Wallet will be available to all iOS users in the coming weeks and months. Android users will follow later in the year. So on one hand, you could say that's showing a lot of progress for the crypto space, obviously, because you're seeing more and more platforms start to very quickly roll out their own crypto products where you could, store your currency, store your crypto with them. I personally would not trust I would not trust Robinhood. I simply wouldn't. And the main reason for that, obviously, is because of the fact that when I look at how things turned out with the, Robinhood and the whole GameStop fiasco back, I can't believe it's been almost like, I can't believe it's been like 2-3 years now since the whole GameStop fiasco happened. But at the end of the day, that alone, if I was somebody who just getting into crypto, I wouldn't trust Robinhood. I don't trust Robinhood now. At the end of the day, like with that whole GameStop fiasco, they let you know that at any moment, as soon as they can no longer win, they are willing to screw over people that are on that platform. A bunch of people who, whether they like it or not, put money on the line to invest in GameStop stock. They were supposed to get massive profits, and Robinhood straight up halted their withdrawals and limited it, and didn't allow them to really get full capabilities back until the price crashed again. And some crypto exchanges do that too. Like, I'm sure many of you who have used crypto exchanges long enough have all had an experience where you're trying to withdraw your crypto off the exchange, and it's taking hours and hours and hours, and it's nowhere to be found, and they don't want to give you any answers. I had this experience with Coinbase. I had this experience with BitTrue, with a bunch of these platforms. So I'm not going to trust Robinhood with that. Next story I want to get into here is a story that reads: Genesis files for bankruptcy, has $150 million in the bank. The company was battered by the fall of Three Arrows Capital and FTX and is under fire from the SEC. Digital currency brokerage Genesis announced that it filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy late on Thursday. And in-court restructuring presents the most effective avenue through which to preserve assets and create the best possible outcome for all Genesis stakeholders, said Genesis interim CEO Darar Islam in a prepared statement. The company, which is a subsidiary of Digital Currency Group, says it has more than $150 million in cash on hand, which is described as ample liquidity to fund operations during the restructuring process. The entities that filed for Chapter 11 petitions in the Southern District of New York are Genesis Global, a holding company and lending-focused subsidiaries, Genesis Global Capital, and Genesis Asia Pacific. A spokesperson for Genesis clarified that Genesis Global Trading and other subsidiaries involved in the derivatives and spot trading and custody business are not included and are continuing to operate. The filings come after widespread reports of Genesis impending bankruptcy and a week after the SEC charged the firm and crypto exchange Gemini with violating securities law. Genesis laid off 30% of its employees at the beginning of the year. Genesis launched the first ever over-the-counter Bitcoin trading desk in 2013. going on to become one of the industry's largest players. More recently, however, headlines associated with the firm involved its public battle with crypto exchange Gemini. Gemini and Genesis had partnered on the Gemini Earn program, and Gemini says Gemini is withholding more than $900 million in customer funds. Gemini Earn was finally terminated on January 11th. Responding to the announcement, Gemini co-founder President Cameron Winklevoss wrote on Twitter that we will use every tool available to us in the bankruptcy court to maximize recovery for Earn users and any other parties within the bankruptcy court's jurisdiction. Unless Barry and DCG come to their senses and make a fair offer to creditors, we will be filing a lawsuit against Barry and DCG immediately, Winklevoss posted. Crucially, the decision to put Genesis into bankruptcy does not include DCG CEO Barry Silbert, DCG, and any other wrongdoers from accountability. The official announcement confirms that Genesis was adversely impacted by two of the largest collapses in the crypto industry last year. We have made progress refining our business plans to remedy liquidity issues caused by the recent extraordinary challenges in our industry, including the default of Three Arrows Capital and the bankruptcy of FTX, Islam said. We seek to implement a path to maximize value and provide the best opportunity for our business to emerge well-positioned for the future. The filings include a list of companies' top creditors. While many are unnamed, So yet another company linked to FTX and Three Arrows Capital that is having major money problems. And as crazy as all we've seen has been, we still don't even know how deep this rabbit hole goes. And this is definitely going to be the type of stuff that one day is going to be in a documentary. So yeah, again, let me know what your thoughts are on the Ripple and SEC lawsuit. Like, do you think that will have a resolution soon now that the briefing is over? Would you trust Robinhood's wallet? And also, were you familiar with the Genesis? Were you familiar with the company Genesis? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below.